towards B double doors. In fact, Chopper still not looking to find Chopper, and Chopper dealing so much damage, not quite able to get the kill though. He's going to group up to try and find him, but Chopper is doing everything single-handedly, and teams
to try and give them a little bit of sanctuary, allow them to post up on the blue box, see if they can retort with some bullets of their own and some frags of their own. And there's one, but first straight back in again. 3-play-3, and a lot of weakened players are now being finished off. Patsy spots a second player, but Magix has dealt the fatal blow to Fur. And now Spirit, Postman, up against Bolts, but he doesn't survive for much longer. Patsy
right now, Spirit looking to get that 3-0 lead. This should be just a shootout. Dexter taps calmly. Okay, it's an eco 3K, but those are some impressive shots nonetheless.
Credit could get it for the ace, and he will pick up the... One of those players we were talking about as being a pretty heavy fragger hasn't really done anything so far in this game, so this would be a great moment for him to strike. Magic's not budging an inch, just waiting. Vinny comes through with Fur, 2 kills back-to-back, and that leaves it all on Patsy. With the AWP up close, even if he connects one shot, he should be traded out straight afterwards.
No time.
But there's no kits. I mentioned it at the start of the round, with a lack of kits, it could make things chaotic and very difficult and untenable to pick up. Needs to capitalize and deliver. More than 1 kill may be required. Peeks out, AWP down, bomb spots with it, and there's the double spray. FNX showing his experience and his skill, but Patsy's up to the task. Brings it down to a 2-on-2. And keep in mind that FNX took a ton of damage in that process, but they do have control over the bomb, and now Patsy's lost his life. Siren in all sorts of bother at this stage. 35 seconds to go. They know roughly where he is. This is such a difficult task.
I love the rotation of Vinny, right? He's immediately running all the way from T-Spawn and FNX, holding the line with the AWP. Siren has so many angles to check, and FNX will not end. But that means they're going to be swarming this B bomb site. 1 defender, 1 outside. Bolts, he's been spotted, and here comes a charge, and Vinny's going to help him out. Finds 2, as Bolts finally gets dropped.
There's Patsy again. When they need him, he stands up. 9 kills already. And that will afford them the luxury of a bomb plant. And we've already seen how difficult B-site retakes can be. But that was the 1 round that Imperial picked up. They've lost Fur early on, and Patsy with a second. This lad is absolutely tearing it up right now. 11 frags already, and we're only moving into round 7 in just a few moments. Will it be a win, though? As that accolade comes through. And Patsy is playing this perfectly. He's not over-exaggerated on his peaks. He's on for an ace, by the way, and yet he's playing this one so stable, so carefully, and he picks it up himself.
Eco ace early on from Dexter, but Patsy, my word. 12 and 3 already, and okay then. Those are some 2 nasty shots coming out from both sides, as Dexter will be taken down by Fallen. But not before he was able to...
They have so little to work with on this retake.
This is about just trying to deal damage. I don't really expect them to go for this. I mean, win the retake, but it's still going to be going for it. The Magix is going to have no trouble whatsoever decapitating.
To do something about this, though, because they're about to be impressed on the B side. Vinny and Bolts in so much trouble. Patsy picking up the first frag on Fur. That is going to stall any cavalry for the moment. But Vinny is trying to hold the line by himself. They need to tag team together.
20
seconds. Bolts is in a bit of an awkward position. He can't really help Vinny out. Vinny's barrel is coming around the corner, but now Bolts has shown his hand, and Vinny sprays down on another. The bomb's been dropped in an awkward spot on window. They're not sure these last players are coming in. Time is also running incredibly scarce. Flick across, but it's going to be a miss. Dexter could get shanked, but 2 kills come in before a team kill, and there's no time left. Such a chaotic end to the round. I'm still not in spend. The problem is I think they've overstayed this too much, Blair. They've took way too much time, and they've got picked off. I can't really see a way to get back into this round now, especially as Fur just pushes through. Sure, Dexter gets the return kill, but you've got 2 more players to find on A site. There's 10 seconds left. If Fallen just lands any kind of a shot, this round is done. And that's exactly what happens. They just left themselves one team here that has been in this position themselves many times over, even at majors. It is Imperial. They can do this, as FNX is showing with his A1S. Sprays down onto 2, single-handedly dismantles this round.
He was completely blinded for the second kill, but he saw him a second a millisecond before it got blinded. Great spray transfer there, and then Fallen catching Patsy this time around. Patsy will find no luck. Are they going to be just walking in one by one to their deaths? And it's all on Dexter now in a 1 versus 5. Bomb dropped as well. And Vinny will put him swiftly.
As do we, that if they concede this round, they are eyeing up the very real possibility of being 11-4 behind. And Patsy decides to rush in, but that proves to be incorrect in terms of winning out in this trade. Vinny with his MP9 off the molly. As soon as he mollied the window, you know players have to retreat, and that's right into the Chopper's fire line. And now Bolts with the MP9 sprays out onto Dexter. Chopper and Siren, last 2 players left, and Chopper, by the skin of his teeth, 4 HP remains, is now the last player alive for Team Spirit. Flashed, forced away from smoke, stuck in the middle of nowhere, and now has been finished off by the hands of Bolts. Imperial do get their folks. They still can't pull this one off. Fallen is waiting for that pixel. The incendiary doesn't enough. Chopper, oh, and a double spray just transfers to the head of Fur. Are you serious? How has he pulled that one off? And in doing so, now Spirit could feasibly win this round. Bolts has to make an audacious play through the smoke, and he's punished. Dexter goes in for 2, and out of nowhere, Spirit should have this one tied up and take the 10-5. Chopper. Next few rounds, I have to feel, and it could be to the detriment of Imperial. Julie up close, there's one, but traded back. Patsy will not have a second kill coming in. Grenade down, does slow him out a little bit, but Vinny is still pushing forward. Chopper is there though to just batter him away. And Chopper is performing so
Players lightweight.
one of which is Chopper. He's already carved a path. Further ahead, will there be more bloodshed? Spill from Chopper's hands. Indeed there shall, and Magix is there to lend him a helping hand as well with his US.
Last round from his teammates, he just waited, he was just teasing them, and then he finally gets to kill Dexter. Will have no trouble finding Fallen, and Chopper, he continues. He even makes the FAMAS look good, although didn't have any armor. I didn't believe myself when I said that, Vince, I won't lie. A little bit of hyperbole.
I just kind of heard you didn't fully commit, you know, it was like you're dipping your toe in the pond. And now Burr with his scout is, well, he's pretty much just living on a prayer now. Vinny has been put down. All 5 players remaining. Best of luck to you. If you get any kills, it would be impressive. And Magix, well, he's going to deny the scoreline. And with having 3 FAMASs in play, an MP9 and a scout, they don't even need to do anything in terms of upgrading their weapons. This is effectively a bonus round. And this is the perfect time to bust this out. 12-5 in the lead. Even if you can see this, you have so much leeway. You have so much wiggle room. All the pressure right now. Remember, there was no premier weapons coming through into this round. And now Magix up close with the MP9 has Patsy behind him. Spray is good. Bomb gets spilled down. Magix is still alive, still kicking, and still kicking ass.
Straight into his crosshairs. Dexter's gonna immediately dispatch of you. At all the timing, it could not have been worse. Patsy aware there could be second there around the corner. A huge find from Vinny. But now the jig is up. 20 seconds. What do? You might as well just save at this point.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment, especially considering their lack of economy. However, with 10 seconds, they're deciding to push in. They would have to get rid of Magix right now. They've done that. Is there enough time? I think
No
just about
way.
by the skin of their teeth, they're going to get this plant down. Bolts has enough with a second to spare.
But what a round from Imperial. More like that, please, sir.
I wonder if Spirit also assumed they were going to do that, and they kind of caught off guard. Magix, though, very reminiscent of what FNX did in that first half. Sprays down all by himself, even while flashed, and forces away Imperial. So often we've seen Imperial get around, just brute force their way in, and then instantly lose out next time. Chopper from the side, cuts down Fallen where he stands, drops the bomb out. Patsy now can just hold in position because there's so many players up here. That kill down in lower needs to go the way of Fur. If he loses out on this trade, this round is pretty much done. The fact he wins it now allows some safe passage back over onto the B side of the map. But once again, Blair, time is of the essence. 35 from a very similar position, misses this shot. How important could this be? 5 seconds to go, bomb needs to get planted. Oh, I think Bolts took too long. He came out with the bomb too late, and Spirit take the round. What a strange end to this match. But oddly enough, it's fitting.
It's fitting.
Imperial, which has never felt like they showed up this game.
Absolutely not. They look so discombobulated. That long hit at the very